The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café. This is the United Podcast Network.
Fore!
Welcome, friends, to Golf is a Four-Letter Word, the show that gives you the inside scoop on the best public courses in New England and other golf hotspots. So whether you're a worm burner or a total ace, join us at the 19th hole while we talk all things golf. Now approaching the tee box, your host, Craig Dufton.
Hey, hello. Welcome everybody back for season 2 of Golf is a Four-Letter Word. Welcome to the lovely Jeanine, my co-host.
Good morning, all, and welcome back. I hope you continue to watch and listen.
Oh, you're already out with the positive things. You want everybody to get back here already.
Yeah,
we started, and we're not. You got to come back before you even get here.
Please come back. I would like to keep my job.
Yes. And our new producer, Chrissy.
Hi.
You can't see her right now, but every now and then we'll be able to see her.
Yeah.
She's
So-
I
wonderful.
can sneak on camera from time
Welcome.
to time.
Thank you so much for helping us out and making our show way, way better than we could ever do it.
Definitely. Look forward to it.
Thanks. And shall I say good day, everybody, just in case the accent's not completely obvious.
Right.
I'm Australian.
Let's put it on those shrimp
Beautiful
on the ball.
accent.
Yeah, that's not what we do.
Yeah, I know. But it's a good Jim
Not the
Carrey.
first
It's a
time.
good
It's
Jim
great.
Carrey when she says, "Who's
Yep.
that accent?
She's heard
Austria?"
it before.
So we're already in Dumb and Dumber. We're already into Dumb and Dumber references before we've even we're not even 2 minutes into the show.
That's fine.
So welcome back. We had a little hiatus.
Welcome
We
back.
had a contract dispute with Two Guys Smoke Shop. We resolved our issues. We got a new producer. Dave finally gave in. So for those of you or other podcasters on the United Podcast Network, hold out like we did. No, I'm just kidding.
And we miss you, Ben.
Yes, we miss everybody who
Everyone's been
missed
great.
us last year. Remember, like 3 weeks ago, we're sitting in a restaurant, right? And the guy comes up to me and he goes, "When are you going to do your podcast again?" And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, you're the guy that was watching us last year. I love it. I
There
found.
was a couple of people that
No,
said
there was
that.
quite a few, and we
Actually.
appreciate all of you. It was so awesome. It was a great season. Tell me, what was your favorite moment, J9, of the?
I enjoyed up north, North Conway Country Club.
Really?
Yeah.
What about it? Scenery?
Oh, just scenery, beautiful, and the food.
I was thinking that you were going to say
Mimosas,
your
the
first
breakfast.
your first birdie. Well, yeah, the alcohol always does help.
No,
We do
I
focus-
didn't say that.
For
You
those
said
of you who are just joining us for the first time, we focus on New England golf courses, New Hampshire golf courses. We're going to go to Florida this year. We're going to even talk about some courses in Hawaii that I played last month. I had the pleasure of going to Hawaii for 3 weeks to see our boys, who are both
Yep.
current residents there, and we live in Salem, New Hampshire.
Wow.
Why,
We'll be
Chrissy?
going
Why?
back to
Why do my
Hawaii.
kids
Yeah.
get to live in Honolulu, and I get to live 30 miles north of Boston?
I don't know. Poor choices on your part. I don't think.
See, already we like her.
As my son says, they're living their best lives.
Yes,
That's awesome.
I would
Both of
recommend
them.
that to
They
everybody
both
to
say
live your
that.
best life and to go to Hawaii before you die, because it's very hard to describe. Have you been to Hawaii?
Oh, no, but it's high on my list.
Yeah.
So as soon as you said it, I was like, oh,
September
I wanna go.
10th.
Yeah, we're going to go back in
en
September.
route.
So we're going to play some golf again in September. We'll do some shows about that too.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, that'll be fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. It's going to be a really great season. And my favorite last year, honestly, there were two, actually. I have to say that golfing with you would be the overall my favorite, because I know
That was very sweet.
I know I'm trying to appease. I'm trying to get a bigger woman audience too. So just want to, no, it's true. It's true.
Did
It was-
you mean it, or
no,
you
I mean,
just
it's
kinda-
funny because there are a
Okay.
lot of guys out there, and I'm not gonna name names, okay?
Uh-huh.
But there are a lot of guys out there that would not ever play golf with their spouse.
I would say-
and there are a lot of women out
Right.
there, I'm sure,
Most.
that would not play golf with their spouse.
I would say
so I'm going to
most,
be
right?
equally fair. So anyone who's going to play with your partner, I don't care who you are, what race, creed, color, sex, it doesn't matter. A lot of people just don't want to play with their SO, right? Because it's like a getaway for them. But I'm not one of those people.
Thank you.
So I enjoy it.
It was
I
an
enjoy being with her.
adjustment.
Yeah. At
In the
first,
beginning,
it was tough
'cause
for
I'm
me
not very
because
good,
I
and
was,
I'm getting better.
and I wasn't very patient. I'm much better now. So
You are.
Could be the citalopram. Could be I'm more mellow, though. Once you go to Hawaii, though, when you come back from Hawaii, you're like,
Yep.
yeah. Like the rest of your life, you're like, chill.
I was about to say, can you even be tense in Hawaii? Is that a thing?
No, there's no such thing.
No.
He went for 17
No.
days.
If you get
Wow.
if you
was
get
alone
aggravated, you
17
just look
days.
outside and you go, oh, okay. I'm surrounded by 6,000 miles of ocean, like 3,000 that way, 6,000 that way, and I'm in this little 30 by 40 island. It's like
Jacob's
30
been
miles
playing
wide
very
by
well
40
there.
high.
Yep.
Crazy stuff. And my computer just shut off.
That's
See what
all
happens.
right.
The biggest laptop in the world, by the way. Christy's already named
very
it the
serious.
largest laptop in the world.
Ever.
I loved the views in North Conway, the mountains, just
Well, tell people where we played last year in North Conway. Do you remember them, or do you want me to remember them for you? Okay.
Craig has like
He's
this
putting it on you because
photographic-
the laptop shut down. He's like, oh, God, I can't remember.
No, I tease him because he has a photographic memory and remembers everything. And I'm very intelligent, but I don't remember every detail.
Yes.
Well, we
Yes.
played at 3 great golf
I love them
courses, and I
all.
did love them all. We played at Wentworth
Yep.
Golf Club. We played at North Conway Golf Club, which is where I shot my best round ever when I was actually a good golfer. And now I'm just a relaxed, casual golfer.
Where did we play with Jacob, our son?
We played at Breakfast Hill.
Breakfast Hill. That
was
was
a
a great day.
We had 17 different golf courses that we did last season, and then we also previewed the Masters from last year, which was a great Masters. And then also we missed this year's Masters with you guys, but I want to give a special shout out to the nation of Japan with their first win with Hideki Matsuyama. Unbelievable. Nice. It's something to be really proud of when you're the first person of a country to win something. I think is like
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
significant.
pretty cool, don't you think?
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
history right there.
And he's got some great status. Like there's some really great Japanese athletes like Sadahara O, the baseball players, and and all the pitchers that have come out of there. But golf has been special to the Japanese for years, anyways. There's so many Japanese people that fly from Japan to Honolulu because it's cheaper
Really?
to fly there and play golf than it is to play golf in Japan.
I don't think I
Wow.
knew that.
Yeah, there are a lot,
awesome.
but they can't do it now because you can't fly because of COVID.
Yeah,
Well,
But
unfortunately.
I'm sure that will
Hopefully by
change
next
too.
year.
Australia can't fly to Hawaii
it'll
either,
change.
right?
It's going to take a
I
while.
wouldn't have a clue.
No, I don't think they
I haven't
can.
been there for a little bit.
I'd like to go there. Probably good golf there too in Australia. Greg Norman.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing I know about Australia is golf. Greg Norman. Woo!
Greg Norman.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Honestly, I'm going to tell you, Chrissy, Greg Norman, when I was growing up, was one of my
The
favorite
shark-
golfers.
shark cat, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. The shark.
The shark. Your father.
And he was just the epitome
Love that
of
close.
golf. He won huge and he lost huge. He was just, and he's so well known for his losses in the Masters. And
Yeah.
they were just so, like as a golfer, you're like, your heart really, really, really went out to him,
Yeah.
because they were just tragic because he was winning by a bunch of strokes and he just, I don't know. We all have those days. I had plenty of them last season.
But he would just keep going and going too, though, wouldn't he? Like,
Yeah, he did.
He'd never give up.
He's an ambassador for golf now,
Yeah.
though. For when you think of golf in Australia, you think of Greg Norman. So I loved him. I
have to go
know
to
he's doing
Australia.
really well with his wines and stuff too. So and his apparel still sells to guys like me.
Complete
all the time.
legend. Yeah.
Yeah. So we both agreed North Conway was really, really nice. I have to say. I really enjoyed Pease. I played Pease a lot last year too. For those of you, view Pease Golf Course. It's right in Portsmouth. Beautiful place. 27 holes. Great food. You don't even have to play golf. You can go there just to eat the food at
Is that
all
right?
of
Get
these.
stung by a bee?
Yes. Yes, you
I
did.
remember that part.
She loved it.
Yeah.
It's best golf course
Yeah.
ever.
Except the bee.
Except the bee.
Well,
These
they're out
bees
there
like
too. You
me.
got to be careful. Weather. You got to watch weather. Watch the weather all the time.
Yeah.
Bring an umbrella, and be prepared to run.
Bring a jacket.
To run
in case
as
you're
fast as you
freezing.
can when you see bad. Yes, you always bring a jacket
Times
too.
I didn't have a jacket. I was like, oh my God, I'm so cold.
Well,
Forgot my
this is good.
shoes.
This is good for people because you'll learn all these things, and then it'll prevent somebody else. This is how the evolutionary cycle, the human cycle, progresses. People
Forgot my shoes.
you're the first guy to eat a
Had
mushroom,
to buy new
right?
shoes.
Oh, no.
The first guy to
oh my
eat a bad
God.
mushroom, eat.
Yep.
Okay, thanks. We won't eat that. So you learn these things. Wear a jacket. Don't eat bad mushrooms. I don't know where I'm going today.
I don't know. I feel like the first person to eat a bad mushroom all of a sudden went, oh, I think I can market these.
Are we talking about those kind of bad mushrooms?
Oh, yeah.
That's where my mind was
Instantly.
Oh,
I'm,
see?
like, I'm pretty sure the first guy that ate a bad mushroom.
This is why we need the different viewpoints on the show. Because
Is it
I'm
a
thinking
good
of the
mushroom
I'm
or
thinking
a
of the
bad
first guy who
mushroom?
ate a poisonous one and kicked it. And
Oh.
like
Well, he
everyone
couldn't have
else
told
went,
anyone.
I'm
Hey,
thinking
what
of a
happened to Bob?
conversation I had with a girl at work the other day who was talking about mushrooms.
So you're
I'm
talking
like,
about
oh my
hallucinogenic
gosh,
mushrooms.
okay.
Yeah.
I like,
Yeah.
me gusta. So,
All right, that was a bad
all right,
tangent.
we're gonna get
So what else have we been doing in
we're gonna
golf,
get
you
back
guys?
to golf.
Anyway, back to golf and off psychedelics. This took a left turn.
the winter time we spent some time down in Florida. We're going to talk about a couple of golf courses we played down in Naples.
We'll have to have
This
a show on
this
that.
season,
So
yes,
beautiful there.
we're going to have Ann Cummings back on our podcast again to show you guys what's new and exciting in Florida real estate too and golf. She specializes in selling houses to people that want to live in golf communities. So Chrissy didn't get a chance to meet her last year, but she joined us via Zoom, and I think she'll be back here.
I wasn't at that episode.
No, you weren't at that episode either, so you'll get a chance to meet her too. She's a wonderful person, really smart. She lives up here in New Hampshire, but then she translocates everybody down to Florida.
Wow.
And we got a chance to play one
Golf
of her
communities,
We got a
golf
chance to play.
condos.
Yeah, we got a chance to play her golf course at
We looked at a few.
Bonita National.
Full disclosure, never played golf ever in my life.
All right.
I
well,
just
So
we're gonna
just
have to
putting that
change
out there.
that. It's fun.
Yep, you'll have to take me
we're
and
gonna have to
teach
change
me.
that.
just
Yep.
to be out, nature. and
Yeah.
No phone.
I'm good
just
with that.
relaxing. Just so great.
Yep.
I just feel like I'm just gonna be angry. Like, what is that? Happy Gilmore? I'm just gonna be yelling
Yeah,
at
I
the
like to
ball the
smash
whole
it.
time. Yeah.
What's the poet from the 1800s that? No, he's a writer. Mark Twain. Mark Twain said, "A golf is a good walk spoiled."
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
true.
how you describe golf.
It's very,
golf.
very true. And
You remember
the other
all these
exciting
things.
thing that we had last year that we have this year is sponsors.
Yeah.
You know, we have a big sponsor. Our company, our mothership company, United Compressor and Pump Services, is sponsoring us for a whole season. So we are excited. We're going to be bringing you a bunch of different episodes this season, way more than 20.
The
I
other
hope.
great part of our life.
Yep. The other great part of our lives where we actually make money so we can go golfing.
There we
So,
go.
yeah.
Well,
we-
let's take a quick break then and let the people hear
Yeah.
from our sponsor.
Sounds like a good segue.
Yeah.
Does your industrial air compressor or pump need repairs? Or do you need a completely new install? Either way, you need United Compressor and Pump. United Compressor and Pump are the experts in industrial compressor and pump installations, maintenance, repairs, and sales. They deliver competent, quick, and incomparable compressor and pump service for commercial and industrial customers in New England. With high-quality products and service, United Compressor and Pump strive to provide same or next-day high-quality service like no one else. So if you need help with your air compressor or pump, then you need to call the company that'll put you first. United Compressor and Pump. Call us today on 603-552-5885. That's 603-552-5885. Or visit us at 157A Plastow Road, Plastow, or UnitedCompressor.com. United Compressor and Pump. When you need them, they'll be there.
Absolutely love that.
Me too.
I'm just like, I'm in the background.
Rock and
like,
roll.
bam,
I just
bam,
want to dance.
bam. Great commercial. Thank you, Chrissy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Excellent.
Yeah. I'm just got a big smile on my
Need
face.
pumps or compressors?
Yeah.
United Compressor.
Thank you.
What's your
Thank you to
place?
those guys. Thank you to my
Yeah,
partner,
thanks.
Chris, and my brother, Bill, who is also my partner. And you'll be hearing more from them this season, too, as well. So,
Well, you'll have to have them on.
yeah,
actually.
absolutely. We'll talk about it.
That'd be great.
No doubt. We're going to have a lot of different people on. We may have a New Hampshire senator on with us. We've got some.
We've got some
We've
connections.
got some friends for some
Maybe
reason.
the senator's
Apparently,
wife
like,
can come
are way
too.
more.
Hey,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yep.
Senator's wife's coming.
Yeah,
I say
'cause
we have a pretty good lineup. We're not going to give away all our guests'
not gonna say
names
their
yet,
names.
but we
No,
got a
no.
pretty good lineup this year.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. We've got some great golf courses that we're going to preview for you guys, too. We've got there's going to be at least 10 or 15 that I can think of right off the top of my head. We're going to try to get to way more than that if we can. We're going to do some.
I'm so excited.
We're going to do some shows about the U.S. Open next month because that's a very special time for a lot of people. Father's Day is usually the 4th day of the U.S. Open, so I think that's going to be a really cool one this year. There's some great young golfers out there that are just dynamic. And
what's the date?
For the U.S. Open? I don't know. I'll take a look at it for you, but it's usually Father's Day, Sunday, which is like June, 14th or 15th, I think, this year.
Didn't know where we would be.
Yeah, that's right. We have a special day coming up next month for Jeanine and I. We'll be married 30 years.
June 17th to June 20?
June 17th to June 20.
If I'm reading that correctly, U.S. Open PGA
All right, we'll be able to do
We're off the 17th to the...
Yeah. We're going to be on vacation, but we'll do the show, and we'll have a great show, and then we'll come back, and we'll
I don't know where we'll
tell you
be,
about where
but
we're going to
it'll
be on
good.
vacation.
Am I reading that right? 12 and a half? No.
What?
$12.5 million?
Yeah.
It says the purse.
Yeah.
Cheapers. I got to start playing golf.
Yeah.
And get really good. But
Yeah, I think if you
that part
I
too.
think if you win it, it's at least 3.
Wow.
Yeah, because the Masters is like 2.9 million.
Ooh.
Hideki won that. Plus, not just that, but if you're like a golfer on the cusp, if you're on the golfer on the cusp and you win a major like that, you get so many exemptions. You get exempted from the U.S. Open for 10 years. You get exemption from the PGA Championship for 10 years.
What do you mean?
Like you're allowed to play in it no matter how good or bad you're playing.
That's
so
awesome.
like if you win the Masters, you play in the Masters until you die or until you don't want to play in the Masters anymore.
Wow.
So if you win the U.S. Open, then you're exempted to all of those other major championships, the British Open, the PGA Championship, and the Masters for 10 years. So imagine you're 24 or 25-year-old kid, and you don't have a huge sponsorship. Cleveland Golf isn't knocking on your door, and you come out there and you win one of these things, you're set. You know what I mean?
Here you go, Jake.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. Get our young kids out there playing.
Right.
Mitch would be
I would
great at
definitely
golf, too.
encourage it. If you have it's a really tough game to master. I mean, it honestly is. It's so difficult. And to be one of those people, to be one of those top, I mean, these guys are like the top 1% of 1% of golfers. And it's...
Nobody knows until they try. They could be
yeah.
amazing at it, you know?
Yeah. You don't have to... I didn't start golf until I was like 18 or 19 years old. And that's when our boys had started golfing too.
That's when we met.
Yeah. So it's, I got into it from my father. My father was like the typical golfer that, people would, the white guy dressed up badly in these horrible outfits, I mean, that's what golf was for so many years. Guys smoking cigars or just, So, I mean, we enjoy a few cigars on the show. We are in the cigar capital of the universe, too, by the way.
Do some cigars on one of the shows.
Yeah, we're going to. I definitely want to.
Yeah, I've got connections.
I would love to see you smoking a cigar.
I got connections. I'm pretty sure I can get you guys hooked up. I know a few people.
Yeah, we love being this. This studio is awesome. We're in.
Our guest, the senator, his wife will smoke cigars with us.
The Studio 21 Podcast Cafe. We forgot to mention that, didn't we? We're so selfish of us, isn't it?
Above Two Guys Smoke Shop.
Two Guys Smoke
Salem,
Shop.
New Hampshire.
Love it here.
Yep.
Love Dave. The staff
Everybody's
here
so
gave us like a round of applause, like a golf clap when we came in today for our second season returning.
Yeah. So exciting.
Yeah. So I'm excited to bring you more of our show, all different aspects of it. But I really want to hear from you guys this year because I was so astounded to hear from 3 or 4 different people that, like out of the blue, out of nowhere, over the winter break, asking me what's going on for next season. When are we going to be doing stuff? And I'm really flattered. It's really, really like an honor to at least make somebody's life happy for a half an hour.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely want to encourage like audience participation. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that, you want to know a potential topic that you want us to cover, write in. You can find us on Facebook. You can write in there.
Yep.
And sit in the audience too.
Yeah,
you
are
can more than welcome.
Hang out with us.
We love having a live studio audience. So every Thursday at 10 a.m., come up and be a part of the show.
We have a really awesome guest right now. Murphy's here.
Oh, they're talking about my dog Murphy, our studio dog.
Yep.
Best boy ever. He's just calmly asleep in his bed right now. Yeah, he's like, you guys are talking about me. His little eyes are, what the heck?
We're talking about you, Murphy.
Our dog-loving friends. He's beautiful.
Absolutely.
But if you're ever in the area, 10 a.m. Thursday mornings, come up and be a part of the studio audience. We love to have everyone up here.
We do. We'll have a few people here. It's going to be fun.
Grab a cigar, grab a coffee.
Tracy and Nate are coming back.
Yep. Well, yeah, the return of
buddies.
Tracy and Nate.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get Tracy to actually
Be on the
physically be in the camera lens.
My friend will
like
not
she has horrible.
get in the limelight.
She won't get in the limelight.
She's a great golfer too.
She is.
We'll just lie to her. We'll put her on the side of the stage, and I'm like, oh, the camera doesn't get that part, and I'll just cover this so she can't see that she is actually on the camera.
Well, we do when we take pictures when we're playing together. She is in our pictures, but like people are like, hey, who's that guy? Who's that woman with Nate? We're like, that's Tracy. They're like, oh, well, we didn't know who that was.
She's
But
the best.
she'll sit in the audience. She'll sit in the audience and yell at us. Yeah. So also
Yeah,
pro
look forward to
tips.
that.
Pro tips. Remember from last year we had Nick Antonelli
Yes.
from Atkinson
Yes.
Country
We'll
Club.
have to call him
He's
again.
coming back. He's
I'd
going to
like
be back
another
with
lesson
us.
too.
Yep. Another lesson.
Yeah, why not?
All right. We'll get you another lesson. We're going to do it. We're actually doing a
Can't
preview.
hurt.
Not to give away our show. I know Chrissy doesn't want me to give away too much. But we will be at a certain country club where we're doing a certain, like, I think we're not a golf league, but it's what are those things called? Where you just have like 5 or 6 group lessons, right? We're going to do group lessons together.
We are?
Yep. And we're going to talk about
I
golf
wasn't aware of
leagues this
that.
year too. Did you know that there are golf leagues like you play? I play in a golf league every Wednesday. I'm going to talk about that beautiful golf course that I play at every Wednesday too. And I'm not going to tell you where it is yet, but it might be in another state besides New Hampshire.
And I know a few members that want to come on the show already. So
Yep. We have plenty of people that I'm going to bring from my my league, and they're going to explain to you how the league works and how you can get involved in a league. And then last but not least, Tiger Watch.
Yep.
We all saw what happened to Tiger over the unfortunate off season, and we will be updating you on our most beloved
Oh, I forgot for a second.
golf player.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Don't take a rental car apparently and fall asleep at the wheel and drive really fast. So
Really lucky.
good advice for everybody.
That's rough.
Actually, you know what's really funny is Tiger Woods had this accident, and also an older golfer, Ben Hogan, who's legendary golfer. He had an accident with his wife. They were driving back from California to Arizona to where they lived, and they got
Recently?
hit head on. No. This was in like 1952. They got hit head on. He broke both of his legs, and then the next year
Ben?
he won the U.S. Open. Ben Hogan. Yep. The next
right,
year,
Tiger, did you
the
hear
very
that?
next year. So this is why I say Tiger Watch. That was exactly why.
Yeah.
Because I think Tiger's going to come back, and I think he's still got 1, maybe 2 more majors in him.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
my thought.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Can't wait to watch.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like sometimes when something major like that happens in your life, you get this whole new perspective, and you're just this drive, and like, oh my God, life is not that we all know life is precious, but I think when something like that happens to you, it's way more awakening. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back.
Yep.
Swinging,
realize you
pun
could
not
lose it.
intended, but
Yeah.
he's gonna come back swinging
No,
hard.
that's good.
Yeah.
There's some great golf puns.
Yeah.
Our whole show is a golf pun. Basically.
Hey, I had no idea what a worm burner is. I'm like Googling, like, is that really a thing? Worm burner. What was the other
Yes,
one I
there are
liked?
things. There are certain phrases you don't say. Like
I don't know what that means. So
You know, okay.
you don't say the S word, which is shanks. Okay, which is a horrible.
What does that even
I just think of tin cup.
Yeah, it's a horrible thing where you just lose your mind. Okay, because golf is not. It's not physical. I mean, anybody can swing a golf club, right? It's the mental aspect of it.
I
And
don't
it's-
know. Some of those golfers
it's-
these days are.
Oh yeah, they're just crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I didn't know you
look at
needed
their
that many
form.
muscles to play golf.
Yep. There's so many great golfers out there, and we're going to follow along with a bunch of those too over this different seasons. But again, like we want to talk to you. We want to get out in New Hampshire. We want to get out all over New England, and we're going to wrap up the show in a couple of minutes here. But I really do want to thank you for inspiring me to do this show again, because you know how happy I am talking about golf, and
You're welcome.
I loved coming back here and meeting with Dave again and meeting with Chrissy. It was really great. So we're going to try to make this a fun podcast. I just want to, I want people to be laughing, and don't ever try to take this game seriously, because it's just a very, very difficult game to take seriously. And you'll know when you can take it seriously. Like when you start really scoring well, then you start taking
Yeah.
it seriously. But
Yeah.
until that time, enjoy the 19th hole. We will feature many of 19th holes on our broadcast.
yeah.
And I'm going to leave you guys with a quote every time we talk too. So that's it for our show. today. Jen, you okay with that? We're wrapping it up a little early today.
Yeah.
All right.
If I could interject real quick before we get to that quote, though, we do want a call to action. Everyone that is watching, we really want to build the community. The Golf is a four-letter word community, and we need everyone's help to do it. So subscribe to our Facebook channel. You can find us on, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook. So like, share, follow us on there as well.
Absolutely.
We really want to we want everyone to be a part of this, and we really want to grow this to be a really huge community and have everyone sort of, write in, like I said, with your topics and your questions, anything like that. Let us know on Facebook, and we'll do our best to sort of give you a shout out on the show.
Yep, I love that. If you want to sponsor us too.
Yes.
If you want to sponsor us, and then you can find us on Podbean. You can find us on Spotify. And also the United Podcast Network.
You
right?
can, yes.
So make sure you join us next week. We're gonna get into our first golf course. Yeah. And until then, we're going to leave you with a quote from the author Jim Bishop. He said, the definition of a mulligan is invented by an Irishman who wanted to hit one more 20-yard grounder. So say goodbye, Jen, and
Bye, all.
We'll see you next
soon.
week.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.